Whoa, what's up, guys? Sorry, I don't know what I was doing with the audio, man. What's up, team? Hope y'all are well today. Whew, man, I'm just getting up. But yeah, what's up, team? Oh. Is that better? Alright, guys, so, we're watching CCNC this morning. I'm gonna see what else we got. I know we have, like, MTP gapping up a little bit. We can watch MTP. I know we have, NNDM gapping up a little bit. Big one moving is KXIN. KXIN gapping up from 207 to 357. We'll see what we get here. Man, I need a haircut. I'm looking at myself in here, man. My hair is looking crazy. I need a haircut. My wife's been cutting my hair. Fun fact, my wife's been cutting my hair for 6 months now, since the lockdowns. So yeah. What's up, team? I'm waiting for my tea to cool off you. Might be a little bit too big. Hold on. There we go. That's better. I want you guys to be able to see the chart regardless. So what's up, guys and girls? Hey, what's up, Miguel? Oh man, I got an echo. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. That should be noticeably better. What's up, team? All right, so what's up, Miguel, Bobby, Legit, Precise, Bill, Chaz, BIY, Daniel, Robert, Shub. What's up, man? HTZ. Yeah, I'm looking at HTZ. I'm a little bit hesitant to actually trade HTZ though. I don't know if I want to trade HTZ. We'll see. It's a large float stock. It's not really in my wheelhouse per se. It's not really what I'm used to trading. You know, it's not really my style of trade per se. You know what I mean? And so it's just not really my style of trading. But I'll watch it regardless. You know. But we'll see. HTZ moving. Recently we got CCNC making a big move up here. This one went all the way up to 6. It's sitting just under $3 now. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright, but yeah, we're watching CCNC here. We're going to keep an eye on it. We also got like RESI. Gapping up a little bit. MTP, WIMI, FLDM, CLPS, HTZ, obviously, AMC, KMDA, BIMI. One of the more recent ones, BIMI, making some moves here, gapping up from 194s to 320s here for BIMI. We're going to see what happens to this one, though. I'm not sure what I really like to happen to this one. Nice little 1 minute pullback here. We'll watch it at that 350 level is where we're really keeping an eye on. You know, look, it's got a double top sort of at 350. I do have some confirmation. We've got this one red candle moving in here. There we go. Yeah, Carol Clips LLC. Yeah, that's the new name. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Wretched? What's up, team? All right, but yeah, BIMI is kind of my favorite one right now. It just depends on how this one looks. Yeah, I got my, yeah, you want my watch list? Yeah, I got it. Here, I'll post it. Alright, let me see. We got BIMI, CCNC, RESE, MTP, LQDA, WIMI, CLPS, NNDM. Anything else? Like HTZ, and then maybe AMC is really what I'm keeping an eye on right now. I don't know if anything else. That's about it. Recently, we've got AIHS showing up here. Yeah, we can watch this one. We'll add that one too. Yeah, this is mostly my watch list right now. I'll post it right now. Hey John, say you bought CCNC on the dip. Where would you be looking to take profit? I mean, I would try to take it at like $3.50. You know, maybe like $3. It just depends on where I bought it, where on the dip. If you mean I got in at like 220s, you know, I'd probably try to sell it like maybe $3.50, maybe $3.25. It just depends. You could also look back a little bit further and see, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. So yeah, I mean, look at the daily chart. We got a little bit here. You know, 250s, $3. Yeah, I mean, I would, since there's no support or resistance prior, everything's above it now, I would just use half and whole dollars on that are confirmed on the pre-market history. So I would use like probably $3.50, maybe $3.25 as a reward target. Yeah, KXIN. Oh, I didn't include KXIN on my watch list. I don't know why. I should have. Hold on, let me fix this. Yeah, I should have. There we go. I added it. But yeah, KXIN is certainly one. We're watching this one. Let's go ahead and look up some news. First one, I guess we'll start with CCNC since we've looked at it a bunch already this morning. This is an industry stock.
Bye.
Later, bro. Alright, love you. Have a good day, man. Love you. Have a good day. Alright, y'all close the door. Y'all be safe, okay? Alright. But yeah, I'm looking at CCNC. I don't see any catalyst. I think it's just industry. Stocks are up, but I'm not sure. It's got to have a catalyst, right? What's the catalyst for CCNC, if anybody knows? Yeah, I mean, I already had to pay the IRS money this year. I'm at that point when I run my own business where I can write some stuff off into my own business. You know what I mean? Like, I can write some stuff off, and that's one of the benefits of like owning a business is that you can write stuff off. You know, the problem lies is that eventually, if you own your own business, you're gonna have to pay them money You know, you're gonna have to pay the government money, and I certainly did this year, and I'll have to pay them even more next year. But with all that said, I'm all paid up for this year, so you know, it is what it is. I'm very grateful the fact that I make enough money to have to pay them money, but it still sucks, you know. I know a lot of people that are waiting for their tax returns because they're gonna get a huge check from the government, right? Not me. I gotta pay the government money. They're taking my money, you know. It's no bueno, man. No fun. But hey, it is what it is. I'm blessed to be able to run a business that makes enough to have to pay money for taxes. So, you know, it's all perspective. But yeah, CCNC, we gotta have a catalyst for this, right? Alright, I don't see any news for CCNC. Must be sympathy from another stock? Yeah, that's possible, Bobby. Yeah, I got some friends that are like, man, where's my income tax? I should be getting my money. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, be quiet, be patient, you know. Like, at least you didn't have to pay for your taxes, you know. Like, it's all perspective, though, you know, like I said. And yeah. Well, no, I mean, not necessarily everybody. Like, sure, taxes are taken out. Sure, taxes are taken out of some people's paychecks, right? But a lot of those same people actually get more back from their tax return. So they get more taxes back than they actually paid towards it. And I'm not against that necessarily. I think it's understandable to a certain extent for some people, right? Like, I'm not against that, but I'm just saying it's not like everybody pays taxes. Sure, some people loan the government money in a way, but they're going to get more than they paid back. You know what I mean? And so that's not really paying taxes. That's profiting from taxes, realistically speaking. Let's just be honest here. And again, I think I'm not against it per se. I'm just saying everybody doesn't pay taxes. Hey, yeah, don't stress, Precise. You're good, brother. No worries, man. So yeah, I don't see CNC. I can't find the catalyst for this. If anybody knows, let me know, because I don't know. You know, I'm lost with this one this morning. We got RESI here gapping up. I mean, this one doesn't look super interesting, but it is gapping up some from 990s to 1340s. We could try to peek at the catalyst. This one's a little bit too expensive for me, realistically, though. All right, so yeah, this is Front Yard Residential, and they're going to be acquired for $13.50 a share in cash by RESI. Yeah, so they're going to get an acquisition, $13.50 per share acquisition, so this thing's gapping up to that level. We'll see what happens. Not super interesting, to be honest. MTP gapping up from $2 to $2.64 here. The float for MTP is $6, or is $6 million, a little bit over $6 million, so a small float overall for this one. This is Mitatech Pharma, and they announced headline results for their MTX 110 Phase 1 DIPG study. They said their Phase 2 dose confirmed and encouraging survival data. So positive results and, you know, data that came out for this biotech company, MTP. Confirmed and encouraging survival data for this biotech company. And just a lot of medical stuff that, you know, we could go over, but yeah, just good results. Encouraging data, per se, for MTP. We got WIMI here. All right, so WIMI hologram shares are trading higher after the company formed a subsidiary that, for the reason of accelerating development of their AI algorithm and cloud computing services. So they formed a new subsidiary that's going to accelerate the development of their AI algorithm and cloud computing services for WIMI. So we'll see what happens. We're sitting at 680, gapping up from 6. Not a crazy gap up, about 80 cents. You know, significant, but nothing too crazy for WIMI here. We also got KXIN, which is a big one. Everybody's kind of watching this one now. KXIN gapping up from 207 to 335. This is one of the biggest moves in pre-market. You know, we're keeping an eye on it. We're watching this 315 level, $3 down here. We have 350 in the mix, right around the middle here. A lot of confirmed resistance levels at around 370 and 375 right here. So we can watch those kind of support areas. And then we got $4 right here and maybe the pre-market high. And so we'll watch KXIN, huge percentage moves. No apparent news for this one specifically. No specific news for KXIN here, so we'll come back to this one. HTZ, still moving, still gapping, still running up a little bit, 250s to 260s. We got IMGN moving a little bit. We got BIMI here, which is looking all right. BIMI. We'll watch this one. This one's not too bad. I missed this one. This is Boki International, and they are up after they posted second quarter revenue of 3.79 million. EPS in the second quarter, 46 cents profit, up from 11-cent loss year over year. Sales of 3.79 million, which is up from 333K year over year. So positive second quarter results. This one's edging closer. Look, here's about to break the pre-market high. The pre-market high is right around 350 here for BIMI. We're starting to try to break this level here for BIMI. Watch this one. It's gapping up from 194 to 350, over 350. Just broke the pre-market high here. And it's starting to really run up here. So we'll watch BIMI. Good second quarter results for this company. And we'll see what happens here for BIMI. Making a run, breaking pre-market highs as I speak right now. What's up, the best? Alright, so we'll watch this one, see if it holds support there. We got MDGS moving a little bit. We got CLPS. That's about it. I mean, ITP may be like a really cheap penny stock. We can watch ITP, but that's about it. Somebody said that CCNC was previously TMSR and they just changed the name and leadership and now they're a different company. We are crashing down this morning, though. Oh man, I'm drinking my kombucha this morning, dude. Ugh. What's up, Yeti? What's up, man? What's the craziest stock price increase you ever saw? So John said, what's the craziest increase in price of a stock I've ever seen? I'll go ahead and tell that story. So when I first got involved with day trading about 4 years ago, when I first started to day trade 4 years ago, there was a stock, it was DRYS. DRYS. And DRYS has since been diluted an exorbitant amount. Now, with all of that said, though, at the time, DRYS was a shipping company, I believe, and shipping stocks in the entire shipping sector was kind of going crazy, but DRYS was certainly getting pumped up, you know, and I watched DRYS, I think it was like, it went from like $5 all the way up to over 100. I think it hit like 110, maybe higher than that, and then In 2 days, DRYS went from $5 to $110, roughly. This is, if my memory serves me right, up to $110 and then back down to like $5 in 2 days. So in 2 days, it went from like $2, $110, back down to like $5, I think is really how it went. And so that was the most ridiculous move I ever saw. And I remember at the time thinking, man, I wish I just bought 2,000 shares of this $5 company. You know, I'd be rolling in money right now. Like I said, since then, DRYS has been diluted, you know, a ridiculous amount. And now if you try to look at the chart, it's not even going to pull up, I don't think. And I think it's, I don't even know if it's still operating anymore for DRYS. But this was one of the craziest moves I remember seeing in the market. We also have MTP. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even pulling up on the daily chart. It's been messed up from back and forth. But yeah, we're watching MTP here. For the crossover setup, we're watching MTP. We're going to watch a few other ones as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's been lots of those throughout the years, though. I mean, LFIN, if anybody remembers LFIN did a very similar thing. He eventually was halted, and the SEC started to investigate it and close them down. And a bunch of people lost money. It got pushed out of the the New York Stock Exchange, and eventually went to the pink sheet market. You know, there's Kodak, KODK, super sketchy move too. DRYS, like I said, there's been a ton of them over the years, to be honest. I see them at least once. I see one crazy mover that goes up like 2,000% plus at least once a year, usually multiple times a year. Yeah, latest one, SPI. You know, all those crazy ones. One before that was Kodak, KODK. You know, and so it happens. You know, you see them happen in a significant amount. Most of the time, realistically, what's really happening is that the companies are just pumping them up and they're selling at the top. Like the executives or whomever in the company are pumping the stock up and then unloading shares at the top and profiting millions of dollars, and then, you know, just dumping all that bag on all the unsuspecting victims, and that's usually what's going down. And, you know, of course, this is pure speculation on my end, but, you know, I speculate that that's what's going on. You know, BPTH, yeah, that was one too. Yeah, and it happens, man. Like, I see these things happen a ton, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know. NNDM, we're watching this one too. AIHS. Another one we can keep an eye on, gapping up some. I don't need to profit from those. Those aren't really, like, people, like all the new traders that like buy the hype, like they get all like invested into those stocks. Like, not me. That's not really my wheelhouse. Like, I'm not trying. There's so much risk that comes with those moves. And sure, if you can catch it on the way up, you can bank. But if you're just a little bit unlucky, that thing can destroy accounts, you know. Yeah, well, certainly, Professor C. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, saying that would be insider trading. Saying that would be insider trading and you know, insinuating that doesn't happen is ridiculous. That obviously happens. Think about Kodak. Okay, just put it into perspective. Think about Kodak, right? Kodak gets pumped up. At the very top of Kodak, millions of shares get sold all of a sudden. Millions of shares. You know, you think that's, you know, like, point is, insider trading happens. I mean, I'm not saying these companies are 100% doing it. Like I'm saying, it's just speculation. And I think some people in the chat just want me to be wrong regardless, right? But in the end, insider trading happens, and that's certainly what's happening in a lot of these. I can't say which specific ones, but like, it's obvious. It's self-evident, you know. I don't even need to argue about it because it's just self-evident. You know, it proves itself. You know, and it is what it is. Obviously, it's still speculation, but, you know, it's obviously going on a lot of the time, you know. Hey, what's up, Sean? Hey, nice, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, it sucks. I won't be able to trade in this year's World Series of day trading, but they asked me to be a team leader, and I said I would. So if anybody wants to be on my team, they're not accepting people in the U.S. anymore. But if you want to be on my team and you're overseas, it's a completely free competition. You might be able to win yourself some free accounts. And I'll post this link if you want to check it out. But yeah, if you want to join my team, check out this link. It should be fun. It's a free trading competition if you don't know what the World Series of Day Trading is, where you can, it's completely free. You might win yourself some accounts. Yeah, well, HTZ is a little bit different, David. HTZ is a huge float stock, right? Like HTZ is, HTZ is let me see. The float's like over 100 million in HTZ, so like sure, like it's gonna have a ton of shares. I'm talking about penny stocks more so than anything. And look, maybe y'all are right. They could be dropping offerings on you like that. You know, the reality is though, is that a lot of these are just getting pumped and dumped, you know. Not with offerings, but with just insiders. Could be insiders, could be a big investor, could be anybody really. But you know, I would assume a decent percentage of it is insiders. You know, of course, that would be insider trading, and that would be illegal. And I'm just purely speculating on it. But you know, it's a lot of it's, like I said, it's evident of itself. So yeah, we're looking at MCP. I was looking for what was it? HTZ. Yeah, the float of HTZ is 155 million. So huge float. I'm more so speaking of these cheap stocks. What's up, Jonathan? Alright, yeah, you're good, bro. I don't know, Bobby, but they do. BBBY, 57% short squeeze. Hey, well, you know. Yeah, we could watch it for an upside move then if it's got a bunch of short interest. It's still a little bit too expensive for me. What did BIMI end up doing? Yeah, this one ended up ripping up here. We'll see. It held really nicely. And this is one of those strategies that seems to be fairly universal with regard to, like, when it works. I put out a video this weekend on my favorite scalping strategies that actually work, right? And one of those scalping strategies is looking for this little 1 minute pullback right before or after a big support level. I did backtest this strategy a significant amount as well, but you can see how universal it is. Like, it works in pre-market. Consolidation, you know, move works really well with that 1 minute pullback setup. It's not the 3-bar play. It's different. It's a consolidation play, but it works really well, and you see it pretty consistently in the market, you know. ALRN, Riots, LQDA is one I actually haven't looked at. NNDM is one. We'll watch that one. MOXC is showing up now. No volume. OSUR, too expensive. RESI, low volume. So yeah, my main watches: MTP, CCNC, BIMI, and what was the other one? NNDM. So those 4 are really my main watches. I'll put those in the chat if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, those 4 are really what I'm keeping an eye on. Yeah, I'll put this list here. These 4 are really my main kind of watches there. Any guests today? No guests today. It's just gonna be me today. Like I said, if anybody, like, I'm gonna start taking guests a lot more often. And so with that, if you guys, if anybody wants to be a guest on the show, let me know. You know, we could throw some guests. I'm open to having some guests. Like I said, if you've got like a medium or small to medium sized following and you want some exposure and you want to be a guest and you can add value to the stream, just message me at beginnertrading@gmail.com and hit me up and we'll talk about it. You know, you don't need to have a huge following. Like, I'm open to just having guests. A lot of my guests don't have any following at all. So yeah, like I said, if you got a small channel, you know, you want some exposure, you know, hit me up. We'll talk about it. What's up? What's up, my Ken? What's up, man? Yeah, most of the time it's just small float, David. A billion shares. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I heard about the Robinhood news, man. Honestly, I don't trust Robinhood, man. I don't like Robinhood. I never really have. Robinhood, there's a lot of things that kind of just make Robinhood seem sketch to me. One of the things is that they just try to sue anybody that says anything negative about them. Like anybody that gives them a bad review, anybody that says anything negative about Robinhood, they try to hit them with lawsuits. It just seems petty and desperate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people use Robinhood. I get it. It's like the Wall Street Bets community. But, like, why would anybody use Robinhood? You know what I mean? Like, Webull is a much better platform. Has way more things. Way more indicators. Way better platform. Same thing with zero commissions. Pre-market extended hours trading. It's just way better, in my opinion, at least. And, you know, I don't know why anybody would use Robinhood. The only people that use Robinhood are completely new traders that just don't know what they're doing and need, like, a super simple platform. CCNC pulling back some. We are confirming some support here for CCNC, though. You know, we do have this confirmed support level here at 220s. Hey, that's right, guys. Hit that like button. Let's pump those numbers up, sir. We are going to be trying to scale up in size a little bit more. So y'all come join us and hang out. You know what hurt? I think I talked about this the other week, man. I saw somebody and they were like, boomers used Facebook. And like, I'm not a boomer, I'm a millennial. But like, damn, you know, if that ain't true, I don't know what is. And I'm all on Facebook, man. Facebook, I'm old enough to remember MySpace. Is really how old I am, you know. But like, I thought about it and I was like, dang, nobody uses Facebook anymore. Everybody's all up in Instagram, you know. And I got an Instagram, but I don't ever use it, you know. I must be old, man. Talk about a midlife crisis, you know. Yeah, Webull has zero commission options trades. Right. Yeah, hey, and maybe this is going to be a conflict of interest. It's plausible that, you know, I genuinely think Webull is certainly better than Robinhood, but yo, anybody wants to check out Webull, if you go through my link, I think you get 2 free stocks. Make sure to check with them, though. I know you at least get 1 free stock if you deposit $100. It's hard to keep track of all the promotions that Webull has, you know. But yeah, y'all go check it out. There's the link. Stop it, young buck. I just turned 43. Hey, man, then you're right there with me, bro. You know. Get on TikTok, tons of chicks. Yeah. TikTok is like, TikTok, whoa, look at me. Looks like I got a grill. You know? Why is it like that, man? What happened? I look like, now all of a sudden I look like T2 Terminator, you know, the liquid one from Judgment Day. What happened to me? There we go. Man, I don't know why I did that, but hey. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Hey, what's up, man? I remember when space was a room. I feel you, bro. I get it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I know. Gus Fring. Yeah. I love Breaking Bad, man. You know, that was like my favorite series of all time are like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Atlanta. Atlanta was a great series. I always liked Atlanta. There's a few other ones, but yeah. By Donald Glover. Atlanta. Does volume matter with microcap stock, or is the price so low you can expect heavy volume? Yeah, volume matters for sure, certainly. You know, the stocks you see me looking at are most of the ones that have good volume. You know, they need good volume. If not, there's no momentum to fill the patterns. So yeah, you need volume. Yeah, we're looking at like 250 right here. We got some confirmation there. Support level right around there. We're looking at $3 here. We do have some triple top areas at 325. Those are really the range I'm looking at. We might be able to document like this here too, but you know, that's really what I'm keeping an eye on. Maybe like 270 here too. So we'll keep an eye on these levels here for MTP. Waiting on him. Is that the Webull platform? No. Nah, this is Thinkorswim. I trade on Thinkorswim, which is TD Ameritrade. CCNC. You know what's really dope though is that my video from yesterday got picked up in search. Feels good, bro. Yeah, we're watching this one. I'm looking for the crossover play. Like I said, it's been an incredibly green week, or a few weeks. Last week, I had 0 losing days. I literally lost no days last week at all. You know, like last week, I was green every single day, and I did it all live. And I'm talking about penny stocks. And so I was green every single day last week. I didn't lose once with the strategies I'm using. Most of the time, I was like 65. I was like 66% accuracy. I was accurate 2/3 of the time, basically. So a really high accuracy rate last week. Did not lose at the end of the day. Any day last week. 80% of the time I made money 100% of the time. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm at the end of the day, on a daily basis, I'm 100% accuracy last week. I didn't lose at all at the end of the day. I didn't end red any day last week in penny stock. So my penny stock strategies have been killing it in the market. They've been working super well. And again, a lot of these, like the shining strategy that I've really been implementing the most is the red to green crossover. And so I'm looking for stocks that drop at the opening bell. So I'm looking for stocks that pull down and drop at the opening bell. I want to see like one up to 5 minutes of red moves at the opening bell. It could be 1 candle, it could be 5 candles, but I want to see red candles at the opening bell. And then I want to see a reversal of those, a break above that to push up and break the high of the day. So I want to look for kind of a U-shaped pattern, a horseshoe-shaped pattern where it goes down and then it reverses, heads back up, and then I want to see the moving average crossover with the 12 and 26 SMA as a bullish confirmation. And I'm jumping in there and I'm scalping that move in and out. That was an incredibly accurate setup last week. And again, it was 100% daily accuracy, pretty high individual trade accuracy as well. So it killed it last week in the market. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be focusing on today because, hey, you don't stop a good thing if it's working. HTZ still making some moves. Yes, sir. Hey, well, just take it slow, Brandon. If you're losing that much money and you're a brand new trader, you're trading way too large, dude. You want to just scale down, man. I always try to tell people, they'll be like, this is a very common, and if you're a new trader, I want you to listen here. If you're a new trader, please listen to me, okay? If you ever even think about saying something like this, I just got started trading, and I lost $4,300 last week. Scale down. Why are you trading so large, man? If you're a new trader, if you have not been trading for over a year, you need to be trading with 200 shares or less. You know, you need to show consistency before you scale up in size. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm in this to make money, and it doesn't make any sense for me to buy 50 shares of a stock. That's cool, but you're just going to lose money. You know, wouldn't it make a lot more sense to scale down in size, trade small, show consistent profits, and then once you do show those consistent profits, then you scale up and try to make money. That way, even if you might be losing, you're going to lose small. It's not going to be as significant. You know, scale down. Trust me, this is from personal experience. Scale down. You know, there's no reason to trade huge as a brand new trader. If you think you're going to be that outlier that just deposits some money into an account as a brand new trader and all of a sudden just starts paying his bills with trading profits in a month or two, you are not going to. I'm sorry to shatter your dream. That ain't about to happen. Scale down your size. You know, it's the right thing to do. Trust me. I'm trying to look out for y'all. You know. Yeah, nobody wants to do it though. Everybody's got those dreams of just depositing $5,000 into a trading account as a brand new trader and all of a sudden just making $100K and proving everybody that doubted them they were wrong and living the good life and quitting their job and all of that happening in 2 months of you starting to trade. It's not about to happen, man. It's a buzzkill. I know it sucks. I know you got all these dreams invested and all that stuff. At least I did as a brand new trader. But it's going to be less devastating if you scale down your size. Buy like 100 shares, you know, and just trade with that until you show consistent profits. Hell, I'm doing that right now, you know. Like, I might make $10 to $20 a day, but like, that's fine because now I'm finally on the road to scaling up, and it's a long process, but scale down, you know, no reason to trade large. I get it, Brandon, but home runs are not going to come, bro. You know, you just want to scale down, dude. You know, just trust me. Like I said, I'm not doing it to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help. And this is what I needed to hear when I was first getting started. I'm sure it's probably what you need to hear, but you just scale down. Home runs don't make traders. Base hits do. You know, and you don't need home runs right now. You're a brand new trader. You want to just take a bunch of base hits, figure out what your niche strategy, you know, trading personality is first, man. And that's going to take time. A lot of trading is simply conditioning, you know, so it's repetition. It's like Pavlov and the dog, right? And so you just repeat the right things over and over again until they become second nature, and you don't have these big drawdowns from, you know, random stuff happening. And so the best thing to do is just to take it slow, trade small, and just trade, repeat it over and over again. Condition yourself, you know, build rules around your mistakes, and then scale up eventually. But that's what you want to do. Trust me, listen, I've been through it, man. I know how it is. You know, my first account, I destroyed it in like 3 weeks, man. It was gone. So I understand, but I wish somebody told me this advice when I was a brand new trader, because that's what I needed to hear. We got EDSA making some moves. Like I said, I'm watching MTP here. We'll see what happens. Nah, Zanos, man, listen, bro. It might have worked for you, but if it did, you are certainly an outlier in the trading world. So you're trying to tell me trading small as a brand new trader is the wrong move? Come on now, man. Like, I get it, you're trying to be helpful, and I know you're like a supportive member, so like, you know, you're no worries, bro. But like I said, man, if you're trying to tell me that trading small as a new trader is not the right move, listen. Whatever happens individually is great. And sure, some outliers might be able to just make money. That's mostly from luck. You know, no offense to anybody else. Like, if you made money as a brand new trader, almost certainly from luck. You know, like I said, a lot of trading revolves around conditioning. And so you're going to have to repeat it good enough. And if you don't trade small, you're not going to be able to repeat it because your account's going to be gone. Right, but you are an outlier if that's the case, Zanos. Like I said, man, I'm happy for you, bro. I really am. But if you think that that's going to be like a normal thing of people depositing money and just, you know, trading way too large, it's not. I think you know, there's the cliche saying 90% of traders fail, but it's accurate. You know, most traders fail. Why do they fail? Because they trade too large in the beginning and they destroy their account quickly. You know, and I think there's different ways of approach. I think that if you have a small account and you've practiced with small sizing, then it's fine to swing for the fences and take a home run trade, because I think at a certain point it doesn't make sense to trade too small with a small account. If you're trying, it depends on what your risk tolerance is, but if you have a lot of risk tolerance, then go ahead, swing for the fences and try to double your account, but learn trading first. You know, as a brand new trader, you shouldn't be trading large. That doesn't make any sense. Learn first, and then you can take some home run swings and try to double and triple your account and make a run for it. But in the end, at the same time, you want to trade small at first because you got to learn. All right, NND, I'm dropping down here, but in the end, it's all a matter of perspective, and it's subjective opinion, you know. So like, maybe Xanos is right. I think I'm right, but hey, who knows? It's all subjective, you know. All opinion based, I guess. MTSL showing up, but I don't see any movement here. I'm still watching AMC. My nose is all stuffed up, man. Let me try drinking my tea. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I think that, in my opinion, I think trading is so much of a conditioning thing where you have to just do it over and over and over again until it kind of clicks, becomes second nature, and you avoid these big drawdowns in your account because you're conditioning yourself to do the right things. And I think trading is so much of that, to where if you trade large, most new traders are not going to get enough experience into the market. They're going to lose their account before they can really condition themselves like that. And so for that reason, it only makes sense to scale down and trade small until you can. And then once you scale up, you can, you know, try to make a run at it and trade big. Look at ADTX is still moving some. Let's look at the catalyst for this. This one actually had a big run on Friday. I'm looking at a big resistance level at around 225, but I'm also keeping an eye on 250s, 260s, and then this pre-market high up here at 273. Yeah, no stress. Hey, well, welcome, man. Welcome, Brandon. ADTX. Yeah, I don't see any catalyst for ADTX, guys. If you know why this one moved Friday, let me know. Oh, wait, let me see. Friday was... I don't know why this one's moving. Okay, wait, this might tell me here. Alright, so a new subsidiary for WIMI. Let me see if I can find ADTX. Solo. Yeah, I don't know why ADTX is up really here. What's up, Steve? What's up, man? What's up? Hey, what's up, Tiny? I need to trade more. I haven't traded in 2 months. Hey, Tiny, check out futures, man. Not man, I'm sorry. Tiny's actually a female, but Tiny, check out futures. Futures have been fun to trade. And futures is one of those things where I just kind of dived in and started to make some money. Mara, we could keep an eye on it. MARA starting to push up here. AIHS is another one. But yeah, futures is open almost 24/7. Alright, so yeah, let me make sure my list is up here of all these stocks. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm still watching MTP, but MTP is starting to break under these lows. Let me know what your favorite stock is right now in the chat. What's up, Tony? What's up, Caitlin? What's up, stocks? Hey, I appreciate the sub. Second Life, welcome, man. Appreciate that. I'm doing good on that, Richard. I'm up like 300 or 400. We're slowly grinding that thing up. Or no, I'm up like 300. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Tiny. I'm not sure, David. I'm using a Top Step futures account for my futures trading. So I'm using like a funded account program for futures, and it's a little bit different than like a regular conventional platform. Like the way the funded account program works with this is that there's a lot of different packages. So there's like a FX, there's a Forex funded account program with Top Step. There's a futures one that I'm using. Basically, I have to make a certain amount of money. Like I think the base one is 2K. You got to make $2,000 while following the rest of their rules. But it's like $130. It's like $120 really, or something like that. If you go through my link, you get like 20% off. But yeah, it's a funded account program, and if you can prove that you're profitable, they fund you as a proprietary trader, right? It's the cheapest funded account program I've used. The pros of it, I think, are that obviously you can get involved with the futures market for cheap. It's the cheapest funded account program I've used. Platform's good, decent fills and stuff like that. The flaws are that there are some fees that go along with it, but they're not too bad. And you do have to show that you're profitable before they fund you. But I think it's one of the cheaper ways to get funded if you're a good enough trader, and it's kind of what I've been focusing on and doing. If you want to check it out, here's the link for that. I am a little bit biased though because I post referral links, but Top Step is a super highly reviewed funded account program. Like I've used a lot of them over the years, and tradingschools.org has been very kind of hard on a lot of these funded account programs I'm using. Not on Top Step. So they think Top Step is the right way to do a funded account program. It's like 5 out of 5 stars on some of these notoriously strict websites. And so yeah, it gives me confidence in them. I'll say that. Yeah. Good morning, man. Your vibes are great. Good vibes all around. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Sarah? It's been a while, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. Hey, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's try to get over 100 likes before the opening bell. We got 66 likes now. Let's try to smash that like button. Let's try to break over 100 before the opening bell, team. Let's do this. We got 230 people here already. So hit that like, team. FLDM is another one that I haven't really watched this morning. Let me see if I can find a catalyst for this morning. And then I'll try to look over the overall market news as well. This is Fluidem. They are up after the Trump administration announced on Friday that it was providing the company's saliva test at surge testing site in Waco, Texas. So yeah, that's the news for this one. And this one is gapping up some because of it. We'll see what happens here. Watching 740s. We got $8 here. That looks interesting. Again, my strategy that I'm really focusing on today, what did BIMI doing, is I'm looking for red to green crossovers. And so I'm looking for stocks to actually drop at the opening bell and then reverse. And then in that reversal, I'm going to look for a moving average crossover as the stock breaks previous highs. And so it's a kind of a very specific strategy. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Brandon. But yeah, that's the plan right now. We'll see what happens. Hey, Brandon, becoming a member. Thank you, bro. Shout out to my man Brandon for becoming a member. Hey, Brandon, listen, man. For anybody that became a member this month gets their own emoji as long as it's not controversial or copyrighted. And so just message me on our Discord and you get your own emoji if you want one. Let me detach this. We're gonna put this up here. But yeah, we're watching this. BIMI is dropping down some, so we'll keep an eye on it. We're watching the overall stock market. Let me see if I can find some news for the market itself here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, stock futures were in positive territory in hopes that the House Democrats and the Trump administration can come to terms by Tuesday on a fiscal stimulus package with consent of the GOP-controlled Senate. With little economic data releases on tap, investors have turned their attention to the Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's speech at the annual International Monetary Fund meeting in Washington. Powell said digital currencies and how they should complement, not replace cash. He also said that the U.S. payment system is improving rapidly, but that there was still strong demand for cash. Looking into the other ones, we have Nokia that said it's been selected by NASA to build and deploy a 4G communication system on the moon in 2022. So Nokia going to build a 4G communication system on the moon in 2022. Man, what a human thing to do, right? Also, in other news, we had Brookfield Asset Management said it partnered with American Equity, a retirement planning provider. We also have Energy, Dow Jones U.S. Energy Fund, inactive. ConocoPhillips said that it entered into an agreement to combine with Conco Resources, CXO. We have crude that's down 0.1%. The U.S. Oil Fund is up 0.3%. Natural gas is down 0.8%. The U.S. Natural Gas Fund is up around 1%. Gold is up 0.5%. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.7%. Silver's up 2%. And the iShares Silver Trust is up 3%. That is the market news, guys. We'll see what happens today. I am going to be trading some futures today as well. We'll see what happens there, but keeping an eye on BIMI, keeping an eye on MTP, keeping an eye on CNC or CCNC. WIMI, and a few other ones here. So, like I said earlier, let me know what your favorite stock is here. Yeah, it's such a human thing to do, man. We're gonna put a 4G tower on the moon, you know. KXIN, yeah, I was watching. What's up, Todd? I was watching KXIN as well. What's up, Alina? Yeah, we'll see. We got a few of these. Like my main watch is EDSA is showing up right now. I don't know if it's a main watch though. Yeah, EDSA is kind of making some moves. My main watches are CCNC, KXIN, BIMI, and MTP. That's it. So we'll see what we get. MTSL, not enough volume, I don't think. CCNC, making some moves. So we got a lot of stuff to watch today. Hopefully we get some setups. I'm keeping an eye on this. Let me get everything ready here. We got 3 minutes until the opening bell, team. MDGS is also another one. KXIN. WIMI watching. NNDM was the other one I was keeping an eye on. NNDM, FLDM sitting at 7s. All right, let's do this. Good luck today, team. Let's make some money. Hey, what's up, Gordon? What's up, man? I get 1 bar at the house. Can we fix Earth, please? Yeah. Hey, we broke 100. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the love, team. Yes, sir. But yeah, thank you to Brandon. Thank you, bro. Welcome, man. Yeah, big float on Nokia. Yeah, big float on Nokia. Too much, too slow, too big of a range for me. Another one, AIHS. We're gonna watch. I always like these stocks that are kind of like hovering under $1 because maybe they'll make the $1 push. And so that's always kind of a trading idea that we have, is see if these things can actually make that $1 push. We're sitting at 93 cents now. And so we'll see if it actually kind of squeezes up and tries to break $1. I'm always keeping an eye on those. What's up, Cal? What's up, Diego? What's up, Han? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, Robert? All right, guys, let's do this. We got a minute left. Let's get ready to trade, guys. All right, guys, we're ready. Let's do this. Good luck, team. Let's make some money today, guys. All right, there's the bell. Let's do this. Nothing really moving up yet. NNDM. NNDM is actually kind of moving up some. We'll watch NNDM here. NNDM pushing up some. Watch out for AMC dropping. MDGS is dropping. NNDM is pulling a green move here. So we're watching that. EDSA showing up here. EDSA showing up on the scanner. So we got EDSA making some moves. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jose. Welcome, man. Appreciate the love, bro. Welcome. Yeah, y'all remember to hit that subscribe button, click the like button. NNDM's making some moves. I don't know why it's not showing up on this scanner, but I'm seeing NNDM squeezing up probably the most green stock on my list currently. We also have BIMI, which is dropping down some to that support level that I drew right here at 350. We'll keep an eye on this. Not really my setup, though. Not quite it. Kind of looking at MTP here. WIMI showing up. WIMI. I don't mind this one. We just need to get the move here. Show it up. Yeah. Well, now we always get a big burst of people at the opening bell, usually, Chris. FLDM. One that I really would like to trade, BIMI showing up. One that I would really like to trade is MTP if it reverses here and heads up. This one's kind of going crazy. We'll watch it, but a little nerve-wracking currently. BIMI pulling back some, looking weak now. Like I said, my favorite is MTP. The SPY itself, the market itself is actually running up. My favorite, if we can get the crossover and the red to green move over 250 here, is MTP. Now this one I like. We are going to try to scale up today. I'm going to try to get in 300 shares of MTP if we get the break over 250. If we get it. WIMI starting to make a move up. KXIN is starting to make a move up. We are at 330s here. We're about to run into the VWAP here for KXIN. It is showing up on the scanners. KXIN. Like I said, none of these are really my setup. I still gotta kind of wait for these. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Simon. Welcome, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the team. We got 400 people in here. Smash that like button. EDSA. EDSA. KXIN rejecting here. FLDM. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for my patterns yet, so just bear with me. We're going to trade today. We just got to find. FLDM, I mean, this one crossed over here. If we get a pullback, I might attack it. We need a pullback, though. And there's a pullback. What's the spread? The spread's way too big for this one. I can't touch this. There's just not enough volume. Sorry, team. I'm going to move on from that one. Volume's too dull. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Welcome, man. Appreciate the love, bro. Y'all hit that sub button. Yeah, I'm looking at WIMI, NNDM maybe. If we get the crossover there, looks okay. Still waiting for MTP. Just kind of patiently waiting for some of these moves. CCNC? I haven't even seen CCNC. Let me take a look at it. Whoa, I missed CCNC. How did I miss that, man? Look at CCNC, man. This thing just went crazy, crazy. Halted on the way up. It's at 359s. Wow. Crazy move, guys, for CCNC. Check it out. Crazy moves. Yeah, CCNC halted on the way up. ITP. I was watching this one too, but this one has too low of volume. LLIT. Lalit. This one pulled the crossover, but the VWAP's just a little bit too high. It didn't have enough volume prior till today. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Kind of looking at MTP still. This one's the best setup right now for the crossover. If we can get a red to green move and break of this 250 level, I'll jump in certainly. But we just need that move. Also kind of looking at WIMI and kind of looking at NNDM here, but nothing yet. AMC showing up on the scanners though. AMC, I'm also looking at MDGS. AMC's pushing up here, guys. Beautiful red to green move squeeze. See if I can. I might take a little bit of AMC if we can get it right. CCMC is resumed. Like I said, we might be able to buy a little bit of this. It's gonna be a small trade. Nothing, man. Right before the squeeze up. Tried to buy it, but didn't catch it. Unfortunately, for AMC. Ah, missed it. Oh well, I tried. We do have a few of them that are showing up for the crossover now. Specifically, NNDM is probably my favorite one if we can break over this VWAP level. You know, we got this double top right around 530s. CCNC is just crashing down, guys. Look at CCNC. Yeah, I usually trade, so bear with me. I'll probably get into a trade, but man. Let me guess. Warrior! Hey, if he made money on it, good for him. I'm not, you know. Hey, for everybody that came from Warrior Trading Stream, did he trade CCNC? It is halted on the way down. It's not his fault. I'm not criticizing him at all. I'm just asking. Yeah. Halted on the way down. These are those moves that I avoid like the plague, bro. People ask me why I don't trade these crazy moves. This is why. Yeah, no. Yeah, people can call me a wimp. They can say I don't trade enough, but man, this is the type of stuff I'm avoiding. Listen, I'm on a 5-day green streak. I'm not trying to give that back trading dumb stuff. Yeah, no, yeah, no. How am I salty? I didn't even trade it. Oh, come on. Let's not be overly sensitive, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I just avoid that, Jose. I would have traded CCNC a year back. Now I got more patience and has paid off. Yeah, for sure. That's the type of stuff that I've learned to avoid. My last losing day, fun fact, my last losing day was 2 weeks ago. It was a week and a half ago. And I lost because I traded one of these crazy moves. And like, people get weird. Like, the reality is that this is just a lot of people unloading at once, right? And so usually this has like a chat room like involved with it, if we're being honest here. And so once I started to kind of say, okay, well, like, I'm not going to get involved with certain stocks that certain people are trading, I haven't lost. I literally have not had a losing day since then. And knock on wood, let me not lose today. But you know, it is what it is. And I think that you gotta make wise decisions sometimes in trading, specifically avoiding where a lot of unnecessary volatility and momentum is that could hurt you. Look at that KXIN. It's starting to move up. Yeah. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah. I got it. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, you're good, Chris. I'm just messing with you too, bro. But yeah. UTSI. AMC, yeah, nothing's really setting up for me right now. I mean, we got a little bit of a pullback here that I don't hate for AMC, but it's still not really my style, per se. And all the stuff that I was really watching didn't do anything, you know. CNK making some nice rips. Like, I might try a little bit of KXIN here. Let's try 50 shares if I can get it before it falls. Alright, we're in 50. Oh my gosh, it bought 150. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Well, let's get out of it. Oh my gosh, man. I hate Thinkorswim, man. I genuinely hate Thinkorswim. Like, it's so stupid that they make you click off the screen. Like, why? Like, if I change the share price, why does it have to be like that? Like, why can't it just automatically fill? Like, why can't it just fill it like that? I need to get hotkeys set up because, like, this is stupid. Like, this is stupid. I didn't want to sell all of my shares here. I wanted to take some off so I wouldn't be so extended into the market. Yeah. So frustrating. Most frustrating thing in the world, honestly. Damn. Luckily, it's just $9, and it could be a lot worse, and so I am a little bit optimistic, but I certainly just missed a 30-40 cent push a few times. Now, tried to take advantage of it, but, you know, so stupid. Just bad design. I should have waited. I literally bought in like right there at the entry, or right there at the breakout level. Like literally I bought in right here. The only reason I tried to sell out, I didn't even try to sell the whole position. I tried to sell 75 shares so I wasn't so extended in the trade, right? So I tried to sell 75 shares. Thinkorswim has this thing where if you don't click off the screen, like you have to go click way over here. I don't have time to do that if I'm in the middle of a trade. They have this thing where you have to go click over here just to confirm your share size, right? It's stupid. You know, like I literally bought this one right here, like right at the breakout level. So it was literally a perfect entry, and I was trying to hold 75 shares, but I didn't click away from the screen, which is the dumbest design ever. And so it just sold the whole 150 share position, and it was a losing trade. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Steven. I know I have to press enter. It's just, I shouldn't have to. I know I have to press enter, but in the middle of the trade, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to jump in and jump out like I am. I'm a scalper, and so doing all this all this added stuff to trade, yeah, it's just frustrating. I'm okay. I lost $10, but like, I missed out on some. I don't usually get FOMO like this either, but in this situation, I got to be able to laugh at myself a little bit, and you know, it is what it is. I just missed out on a huge win, but at least the trade idea was correct. At least my entry was right, you know? Like, number one, I bought too big of share size. I was trying to buy 50 shares. It bought 150 shares because I forgot to click away on the screen. And then I was trying to sell half of that to hold 75 shares, which would have made me $50, $60 here. And again, I didn't click away on the screen, and it just happened too fast. It is what it is, you know? We're gonna regroup. We'll find some other stuff to trade. But it hurts, if I'm being honest. It hurts. At least the trade idea was right, though. And this is that red to green crossover, if anybody's asking. This is the same strategy that I preached about this morning, which is that we got the crossover here, we got the red to green move here. And so I buy it once it breaks that high. Look at the volume surge come in. Works super well. Honestly, really profitable strategy, too. So regardless of whether I made money today, I'm on a week and a half green streak. I haven't lost since Wednesday 2 weeks ago, basically. Wednesday a week and a half ago. And so my confidence is at a really high level, but, you know, I got to be grateful that the strategy worked, even though I wasn't in it. You know, but it's all right. Paper trade with my system first. Bro, like I said, I'm on like a week and a half green streak, dude. Just because I miss out on one trade doesn't mean the system doesn't work, man. That's a crazy assumption. But yeah, MSN popping off here. We'll see what happens. Hey, I appreciate that, Steven. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and really, in the end, this is, I need to get hotkeys set up, like, fast. Is really what I need to do. Maybe I'll do that today on stream. Yeah. I mean, it's halted. Can't it spike more from that? Yeah, it could. But it also could tank down from it. In the end, once it's too extended for me now. I'm not saying it's not going to keep running. It might. But like for my own system, it's just a very specific system. So it's like lots of people are going to have lots of different strategies to trade moves like this. In the end, I missed my opportunity. And my entry was spot on too. Like I got in literally right here, which is right before the big break. Perfect entry. When I tried to sell half of the position, because I really didn't want 150 shares. Because looking back on hindsight, while this thing did rip up huge, it could have tanked huge as well, and I didn't want 150 shares. It was just too large. And so I tried to sell half of that and hold 75 shares, and it just unloaded the entire position because I forgot to press enter. So it was really my error, but I'm also frustrated with the design of Thinkorswim, to be honest, because, you know, it's supposed to be active. This is supposed to be active trader. And if it's an active trader, it shouldn't make me click off the screen or do anything after I change the share size. It should just automatically switch the share size. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I already have that. Auto send, it's what it's called. Squiddy man. Yeah, no, I already have that. It's auto send. That's not the problem though. I don't have to click a confirmation. I don't have to click a confirmation when I take a trade. The problem is that with, like, just to explain it a little bit better. So like with Thinkorswim, anytime you change share size, you have to click away from the screen. So like if I change the share size to this, to 375, I have to click over here. See, look, it's still not confirmed. There it is. It finally confirmed. So, like, you have to click off screen after you change the share size, right? Which is just ridiculous for me as an active trader, right? I should be able to go like this and then click boom, buy, and have that share size that I just changed it to be in play. But instead, I got to click off screen and do all this stupid stuff. It's just a poor design, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Maybe I'm just butthurt. You know, maybe I'm just bitter. That's plausible. That's you know, I am aggravated, so maybe I'm just butthurt about it. You know, plausible. KXIN, ripping up some more. Kind of looking at MDGS here. I don't like KXIN now that it's failing to really hold. Maybe it'll continue, maybe it won't though. Alright, I bought 100. No, I did not want 100 shares here. Oh my gosh, man. I wanted 15 shares here. Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get so aggravated trying to trade on this stupid platform, man. I gotta switch. Whew. gosh, dude. This is so frustrating, man. This is such a stupid design. Like, how am I supposed to manage this trade? Like, it did it again. I was trying to sell half of the position. Oh my gosh. I gotta laugh at myself now. Second time in a row. Literally second time in a row. I guess they say insanity is continuously trying the same thing, expecting a different result. And so I guess it's my fault. At least I made some money here. But damn, man. Like, I bought 100 shares, and I was trying to sell 50 shares. I was trying to sell 50 of those shares, guys. I didn't even want to buy 100 shares to begin with. I was trying to sell 50 of those shares, and it sells the entire 100 share position. My fault, I guess. And then it squeezes up again. It squeezes up, what, 70 cents? Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm laughing at myself now. Oh, it's certainly funny. Y'all can laugh at me. It's cool. Oh, man. But no, it's just in my opinion, it's a poor design. Realistically, I just gotta get, I gotta get hotkeys set up, you know. But hey, yeah, I'm banking. Balling out of control. Made $1, sir, you know. It's alright, you know. Listen, I've had good days and bad days in the market. I've had good days and bad days in the market, and this is a small day, so it's alright. I missed out on some huge wins, though, but, like, hey, it is what it is, you know. Could have been worse, I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Arcane. Yeah, it's something, it's conditioning. I gotta get used to it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well. You could turn off the confirmations. Yeah, I mean, in the end, like I said, it could have been a lot worse. Both of these trades, like, I hope you guys could see, even though I botched the trade, both of those entries were perfect. You know, just to have a little bit of silver lining there. Both of those entries were perfect. First one was right here. Got a huge rip. Second one was right here. Got a huge rip. And so both of those entries were right before huge rips up. You know. Oof. Yeah, for sure, Churn. Dude, it happens all the time. Don't just be glad. Yeah, the people that are like, oh, you're a noob, are just people that are desperate to criticize. In the end, like I said, I can laugh at myself. It's not like I'm being like overly emotional about it. Like, I'm just making fun of myself a little bit, which is okay, you know. In the end, sometimes you got to make fun of yourself, and I certainly think this is one of those times when I do. You know, it is what it is. You know, we could do a giveaway to the person that gives me the best burn after that. MSN's about to break yesterday's high. Hey, nice, Jose. Hey, congrats, brother. KXIN tanking down here. I think KXIN is dropping here. Should I try to redeem myself or no? I like the pullback. Here, let's try 15 shares. Yeah, there's 15 shares. Maybe we'll add some more to this too. Let's see if I can learn from my mistake here. If we drop some more, I can add a little bit more to it. Alright, we're on 65 shares. As long as it doesn't get halted on the way down, I'm good, you know. What's half of 65? What, like 32.50? Here, let me enter that mug. There we go. Big swings, big swings. Alright, we sold half. So we're making a little bit of money. So volatile though. We're only holding 33 shares left now, so we'll see if we can get green on the day now for a bounce or something up here. There we go. Oh, I got 1 share left. Lovely. No? It's not gonna let me sell my share? Alright, well hey, I redeemed my loss with the small sizing. I had to take it small just because, yeah, my mental game after that last one was shot. But honestly, this is a scalping strategy that I talked about in my video. But hey, the third one was the charm. At least I made, you know, a whopping $12 from the trade. But I'm green. Don't judge me, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm a scalper, Steven, so like I'm a little bit different, brother, you know. Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll keep going up. I'm just trying to scalp the move. We'll see what else we get. I mean, I still got some equity. Yeah, maybe it rips up more, but yeah, hey, I'm green. I'll take it. You know, at least I'm green on the day now after the most frustrating day ever. Excuse me. I mean, here's the thing. Sorry for burping, by the way. But here's the thing, right? Is that I need to switch to hotkeys like ASAP because like the way how active of a scalper I am, like I'm such an active scalper that it doesn't make sense for me to try to maneuver this with my mouse. Like that just doesn't make sense. Like I gotta get hotkeys set up like right now. So I'm gonna try to set them up like right now on stream, and then we're gonna talk to you guys to see. We're gonna test them on stream. So let me try that out. Yeah, really nice dip buy on that last little trade though, even though it was barely anything. Where's hotkeys? Where did I get this set up? Probably set up, right? Orders, hotkeys, there it is. All right, so right now, Alt B is buy at market. Yeah, the only thing is like I needed to buy like a specific amount of shares. So like I would like it to auto like 100 shares. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Cena. Welcome. Alt F4 to sell all. Oh no, not right now. How do I set up hotkeys? I need to get one that has like an automatic like share size, right? So it needs to be like a specific share size. ARC showing up on the scanner. Yeah. Okay, what is Alt F4? I'm not gonna press it because it's probably something that like screws up my computer, and if it is, here, let me see. Yeah, that's like gonna close down everything, so. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I researched it. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he thought he got me though, bro, but you know, I'm not that gullible, you know. CJJD. I mean, number one is that like number one, the reason he's getting banned is because like that's gonna screw me up in a trade. You know, like if I would have pressed that in a trade, that would have like botched the trade, made me lose money. BIMI. No, I mean, I was never about to do it, to be honest. I mean, I number one, I'm not in a trade, and so pressing that right now wasn't, you know, necessary. Number two, though, is that the reason I did ban him is because if I was in a trade and that happened, that would have made me lose money. Yeah, probably a little kid, I guess. This is probably my favorite song. Looking at NNDM, nothing really kind of looks good right now. I'm looking at like ARC. Sorry, I'm in a trade on KXIN. I'm holding 15 shares left. So it's such a small trade. We're going to see if we can make a little bit more from it. But we are up a little bit. Let me click off the screen. Enter that thing before it botches on me. See if we get over fives. There's fives. Alright, we got out. So we made $10. So we're starting to get there. I mean, maybe it keeps going, maybe it doesn't, but it was a small trade, so we fought our way back when KXI had ended green, but we missed out on a huge amount of profit earlier based off of those initial mistakes. Oh, are they not? My bad. Appreciate it. There we go. Wow, your stuff really works, bro. I've been nailing Forex stocks options with your teaching. Let half ride on the crypto and made. Hey, yeah, no stress, JJ. I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, people criticize me, and like a lot of times they're just insecure with their own self, right? For whatever reason, that or they're like overly competitive, right? Which isn't an excuse to be, you know, a jerk about it, but like the reality is like the strategies I teach certainly work. Are they universal? No, but like they certainly work, and the reason they work is because they're strategies that I've tested before. You know, like every strategy that I teach is like a strategy that I've used and tested before, right? And so they all have their own place in the trading world, but But yeah, they certainly work. You know, people can say whatever they want. They can act like they can make fun of me for trading small. They can make fun of me for making a mistake earlier. In the end, though, like I said, regardless of how big of sizing it is or for anything like that, I have been green. The last green day I had was not the last week, but the week before on a Wednesday. So, if I end green today, that's 8 days in a row. Green. All green. You know, I run at about 70-80% accuracy with the strategies I use. And they work really well. And like I said, I try to teach people for free. And I feel like I'm one of the only people that, like, teaches people the strategies that actually work for free. Right? Like, I'm not selling a course. Like, I'm not charging anybody for teaching them these strategies. But they actually work. All of them do. In their own place. They're not universally going to work. But, like, they all have their own place. And they work. If you're in the right niche and you're trading them right, they certainly work. You just gotta take advantage of them. All right, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Positive returns, man. I figured you were just joking. That's why I didn't fully ban you. But like I said, bro, you're good, man. Just try to understand this, dude. Like I said, like I get it. You were joking. My guess is that you're a little bit young, maybe, but like the reality is that if I was in a trade and I would have done that, it would have caused me to lose money, and then you would have certainly been banned, you know. But since you're apologizing, and I feel like you did it lacking the awareness of how it could negatively affect me, I'll let you stick around, and you're good, bro. No stress, man. But yeah, just don't do stuff like that again, dude. You'll get banned for sure. And like I said, I appreciate you apologizing. In the end, though, like I said, think about it like this, right? If I was in a trade and I tried that, I could have lost a ton of money, you know, and then I would have been super upset. But, you know, luckily it's not my first rodeo around here, you know. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good, though. Yeah, maybe I'm a boomer, Michael. Who knows, bro? Yeah, I mean, a lot of YouTubers, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of YouTubers are just copying other people, right? Like one thing I'll see, you know, I gotta tread lightly with what I'm about to say. But one of the, hold on. Yeah, so I tread lightly. I'm gonna tread lightly with this, but like a lot of YouTubers in the day trading world are literally just copying smaller YouTubers that don't have enough, like, you know, they don't have enough people watching them. And so, like, what a lot of the larger YouTubers will do is a lot of them will just copy the smaller YouTubers, and they'll copy them because they're small enough to where nobody's gonna put it together. Like, right? Like, if you copy like a tiny YouTuber that gets like 500 views per video, you know what I mean? And your channel's getting like 5,000 plus views per video, nobody's gonna assume that you copied it from them, right? And so a lot of these big YouTubers in the trading world, you know, I'm not going to say names, but a lot of them are just copying from other people, and they don't actually know anything about trading. They don't, I'm not going to say they don't know anything, but a lot of them don't know much about trading to begin with, and they have these huge groups of loyal followers, but they don't really know what they're talking about. Like, they don't really know trading like that. You know, they don't live stream, and so all you see is like a bunch of cherry-picked winning trades, and then they try to sell you a course, right? But, you know, it's very common in YouTube, which is why, like, I just try to give away everything for free. You know, I'm not some super, you know, profitable trader. Like, I'm not making thousands of dollars a day or anything, but I'm profitable, and I stream it all live on YouTube. Do you have to have $25,000 in equity in order to be able to day trade? Yeah. I mean, it's not speculation. If you're talking about what I just said, live gains, that's not speculation, brother. Like, it's just a fact, man. And I mean, obviously, I'm not saying names for a reason. Like you know, like all I'm saying, the reason I'm saying this is because I've seen, like I said, I've talked about it before. Like I've seen a much larger channel that has like 5 or 6 times as many views as I get. I've seen this guy post, and he stopped doing it after I called him out on it, but I'm not gonna say names. But I've seen this guy post, I do a day in the life video, he does a day in the life video. I do a VWAP testing video with the overall conclusion that stocks that break the pre-market high and hold are overall much more strong on the day. He does the exact same obscure video. It's super obscure topic, right? The likelihood that he and I just had the same idea exactly the same time, only he posted it a week later, is highly unlikely. The topic's too obscure. And so what I'm saying though is I say it's very common in the YouTube world. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean, names or anything like that. I'm just saying a lot of those big YouTubers, they run out of content, right? Like they run out of stuff to post about. And so what they do is they look at smaller YouTube channels that don't have that many views, and they look for their most popular videos and what they perform well, and they copy them, you know, and it is what it is. It's not something to get defensive about. It's just the way it is, you know. No, I'm not even talking about Warrior. I'm not talking about Warrior. Warrior's been around teaching strategies for years, so I don't even think it's Warrior. It's not Warrior. That's not who I'm talking about, you know. Like I said, in the end, it doesn't matter. Everybody copies. Everybody copies from everybody on YouTube, right? But if the reason I say that is because somebody was copying me, like the exact same video. It's one thing to copy or like get inspiration from another video. It's another thing to just copy somebody's video week after week. You know, that is kind of like, you know. Yeah, we're not gonna say names. You know. Yeah, I'm not naming names. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just trying to say, I guess my point behind all of this is that you got a lot of people teaching trading that really don't know what they're talking about. You know, and they're just copying other people. Like that's what I'm trying to say. And so be careful. Be careful with courses. Like be careful with courses specifically. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Figure it out yourself, right? But that's why I'm not selling a course, you know. So yeah, somebody's asking about the Pdt rule. So the Pdt rule, they're gonna say it protects traders, and maybe to a certain extent it does. The real reason you have the Pdt rule is that so that brokers can keep your money for a little bit longer and have more time to settle. Like that's the real reason why the Pdt rule is there. Pdt rule states that if you have a margin account that you can't actively day trade over 3 times every rolling 5-day period, basically every trading week you can't day trade over 3 times, 3 round trips every rolling week in trading. That's the Pdt rule. It only applies to margin accounts though, but basically, yeah, if you have less than $25,000, they're not going to let you trade more than 3 times per week if you have a margin account specifically. Now, with the cash account, you can trade as much as you want as long as you have settled funds, but that's the Pdt rule. Yeah, cash account is really what you want to do. I mean, I might trade some futures right now. Somebody's telling me to trade, get back to trading. I might trade some futures. Penny stocks. Penny stocks I've traded 3 times. I've had 3 trades. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just up $10. It doesn't matter, and like I said, it's a tiny day. I consider this day a break-even day, but that's all right because like I've been green every day for the last 7 days, 8 days, 7, 8 days. I haven't lost since not last week, but the week before on a Wednesday. I haven't ended the day red. That was the last red day I've had in the market. Oof, I wish I would have seen the market crash like this. Let me check the releases to make sure I don't need to be flat today. Okay, the next release I need to be flat is the crude oil inventory that comes out on the 21st. So we're good now. Hey, me too, Vinny. Yeah, I'm on a pretty good green streak too. As frustrating as today was, I'm on a huge green streak, and I was able to end green today, and like with all the nonsense and BS that came with it, you know, it was a green day, and I can't really be too upset. In the end, you got to make fun of yourself sometimes, and I think that's certainly the time to do it. Yeah, I trade 50% of my equity one day. I trade 50% one day, 50% the other day. So if I have an $8,000 account, I trade 4K one day, 4K the next. Like that's really what I do. 4K one day, 4K the next, and that way I never run out of equity. I'm able to trade, 10 times a day if I want to in penny stocks. It only really works if you're in penny stocks. If you try to trade mid and high caps, it's going to be using too much equity per trade to where you're not going to be able to trade much at all. MTP's crossing over, but I don't like it. It's just too extended on the downside, and it's honestly too late for MTP here. I'm watching the SPY itself now. Looking into the futures market at this point to see if we get some futures trading. And yeah, regardless of how big of sizing I take, I was green today, and so if you guys want to see the video I dropped this weekend, the video is on the If you guys want to see the video I dropped this weekend, the video is on the top scalping strategies that I use consistently in the market, and these actually work. I've had so many people that have come out to me and they've been like, yo, bro, these strategies actually work. And they do. The strategies legitimately work really well. They're very profitable strategies. And so if you guys want to check out that video that breaks down those strategies so you can kind of see what I'm talking about and see the strategies, for yourself, check out this video. Here's the video. Yeah, check out that video right there. It's the top scalping strats I use. My daily average is probably anywhere between 10 to 30 bucks a day. It's very small, but I'm working on scaling up, and I was planning on scaling up today, but we had some nonsense happen. Hey, nice cane. Hey, nice tri-breed. Yeah, bro, it's profitable. People don't understand, man. Like I try to tell them, if you look at the crossover the way I trade it, it certainly works. It's undeniable that it works, right? Like it's one of those setups, and sure enough, you get a lot of people that have come out and made videos on the exact same thing, and that's fine. The strategy works though. Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna have the, wait, not found. Oh, my bad, guys. This is actually wrong. Hold on. Here, my bad. Yeah, you're right. Here, sorry. Here it is. Here it is right here. There you go. That's it right there. What's a realistic daily P&L? I would think, like, it depends on, that's a loaded question. It genuinely depends on, like, what you're looking for in the market. It depends on how much equity you have. It depends on what your niche is in the market, what kind of stocks you're trading, how big your account is, what, you know, it's going to depend on all that stuff, right? I would say if you've got, like, a $5,000 account like me, I would say anywhere between, like, 25 and 50 bucks. Not a $5,000, an $8,000 account like me, anywhere between, like, you know, 50, 75, 100 bucks is like a reasonable gain, but it depends on your risk tolerance too. There's going to be a lot of different aspects to focus on with that. Alright, we're in with one contract here in the Emini. Probably going to get out quickly. Big bounce that I did not want. Over 90, I think I got to get out. Yeah, we're going to get out there. Small loss. Over 348. If it breaks back under there, we might short into it. Yeah, this is what I'm getting stuck in. We broke lows here, and then we just quick bounce back up. When we can look at maybe unloading here. Where's the previous closing price is really what I want to see. Alright, so we are noticeably above that. Alright, so we're waiting in the chop of the market. We're going to see if we break out of some here. AMC is making some moves. AMC squeezing up here. Beautiful little 1 minute pullback. Same kind of strategy I talked about. Yeah, so it depends on the sizing. Somebody's asking me about futures trading. So it genuinely depends on the sizing, right? Like with futures, you're basically just trading the SPY in the overall market, right? So like here's the S&P 500. But one thing you'll see about the SPY is that it is fairly predictable. So like there are some predictions that you can get with the overall market here. And so like the SPY is fairly predictable. You just gotta be patient with it and you know, focus on actually like looking for the momentum. A lot of it has to do with patience, though, because the SPY is always volatile, and so you're going to get volatile moves pretty consistently in it, and you know, you got to wait for those moves to happen. You got to wait for good moves to happen. If you just jump in, it gets really easy to just kind of take trade after trade after trade after trade in the SPY and like cause a bunch of losses, to where the hardest part about trading futures is that you just got to be disciplined enough to not trade. Is the best way I can really describe it. You just got to be disciplined enough to not trade. And so if you could wait for moves like this, to where they're like, you know, red to green moves, you know what I mean? Like moves like that, like where you're profiting consistently from big breakdowns, those can be very, very profitable as well, but you got to wait for those moves to actually happen. You know what I mean? And so it's a tough market to trade, but it all kind of has to do with, it all boils down to patience, really. And so like if you can wait for the right moves, then you'll be fine. But if you don't have patience and you just get stuck in chop and you know, small moves, then you're going to be affected by it, you know. And so like my favorite moves are like red to green or green to red moves like this. So like you see this move right here. We get a reversal, a break of this low. Super profitable move if you could wait for it. You just gotta wait for it. Right now the market's just sideways, so I'm not trading right now. Until we get like a break maybe of this here, I'm not gonna mess with it. KXIN showing up again. And so yeah, like I'm looking, if I'm gonna trade this, I'm gonna wait to get in like here, right? Because until then there's not really momentum. I use the VWAP a lot with this as well, and so you know, I usually just kind of wait for big momentum breaks, you know, scalp in, scalp out quickly. Watching the SPY, really I'm technically trading the ES, but it's similar enough to the SPY to where I can make money. Yeah, trading for charity. You don't know much about trading, huh? The reason I say that is because, like, I have my own system and style. And if you know about trading, you should understand that, like, that's what I have to stick with. And so even though you might see moves and you might see trades that you might take with your own system, I have a different system. And so I'm not going to force trades that aren't in my system just because the stream wants me to. You know what I mean? And I think if you know enough about trading, you're going to understand that we all have a different niche, different styles, different strategies, different systems that we ultimately trade. And just because you see a setup that shows up on your system, hopefully it does, doesn't mean that it shows up on mine. And so insinuating that I'm missing out on all these different moves and that I must trade, again, usually comes off as like a naive new trader that doesn't understand much about the market in general. Maybe not. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. I'm really not trying to start stuff here. I'm just genuinely stating facts, which is what it is. KINX. Yeah, I'm seeing that one move. It's not wrong. It's too extended for me though in my system for KXIN. That's just too much. It's too extended, you know. Yeah, it's just too extended. I mean, I'm not trying to trade this right now. Like this thing's way too high for me, and maybe it's in somebody else's system, but it's not me. You know, and looking in hindsight, it looks great, but it's just too extended for me. It's just not really. It's not really my style. It's way too high for me right now. Should one use moving averages or trend lines as stop? I use I use support areas. So I use neither. I don't use moving averages. That's gonna usually cause me to get out too late. Trends you can use. I usually just use support areas, support or resistance areas. That is. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I'm not, you know. Hey, I appreciate that, CJ. Thank you, brother. Like I said, what I want people to understand is that everybody has their different niche, their different style of trading, right? Everybody's a little bit different in the market. Nobody's going to be attacking the same moves. And so it's bizarre to me how people get upset if I don't trade their strategies. It's like, bro, y'all are a bunch of random people on the internet to me, man. No offense to anybody here, but like, you think I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to stop trading my profitable system that I haven't lost in a week and a half. You know, I'm going to stop trading those strategies. And I'm just going to trust, you know, Joe Schmo online that I have no idea who he is, you know, and his strategies because he tells me to. You know what I mean? That's a bizarre assumption, you know. Love you all. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just saying, like, come on now, guys. I'm not going to copy. Like, look, y'all might want me to trade more. Y'all might be bored. Y'all might not like the fact that I'm talking about other stuff. Y'all might see opportunity and want to be nice and teach me that and show me that opportunity, and I appreciate that. In the end, I've got a system that I've been green, you know, a huge percentage of the time. Last week, I was 100% daily accurate. Didn't lose at all last week on a daily basis. I'm on an 8-day green streak with it. And so I think I'm probably just going to continue to trade that system. You know, it works, you know. It's all love, though. Love you all, but, you know, y'all are a bunch of random mofos on the internet. You know what I mean? Right, stop doing what works. You want to do what I do, right? That's all right. You know. What's up, Steven? What's up, brother? Yeah, everybody's got to find their way, man. It is what it is. Beat me, Benz or Bentley. I know you're kind of old because that's an old rap song. Not old, it's like 6 years, 7 years old. So the futures market, tri-breed, is just trading on the future price of something. That's why they're called futures, right? But like the reality is, what it really is, it's just trading, like the Emini is just trading the market. It's trading the S&P 500. So if you can identify momentum in the S&P 500, you can scalp that. It goes by contracts and ticks, right? So like, for instance, for every tick up or down in the E-mini, that's $12.50 in profit or losses, right, per contract. So if I have one contract and the E-mini moves up one tick, that's $12.50. You know, I profit. If it moves down one tick, it's $12.50. I lost unless I'm shorting, which you can short as well. If I had two contracts, every tick up or down would be $25 in profit or losses. If I had three contracts, every tick up or down would be $37.50 in profit or losses, right? And you can go long and short. So if I short the market, every tick up, every tick down it goes, and I'm holding 5 contracts. I'm holding 4 contracts. We'll make it easier. Every tick up, every tick down that the E-mini goes, I make $50, right? If it goes down 2 ticks, I make $100. If it goes down 3 ticks, I make $150. If it goes against me 3 ticks, I lose $150. That's futures. That's all it is. It's just momentum trading. The contracts thing is just a share size. It's like shares, right? But it's a little bit different because it goes by ticks. But it's not like options contracts. It's completely different than that. It's not that confusing. What? I'm not even talking to Austin. What did you say? What? Austin, what'd you say, bro? Yeah, I'm not mad at all. I'm just sitting here talking because I don't have anything to trade, guys. All I'm trying to say is that stop telling me to take these trades. You know, like I don't know what I don't know you guys. You know, but no, I'm not in my fields. I'm just talking. Like I don't have anything else to do. I don't see any trades to take. You know. And Austin, I wasn't talking to you at all, bro. What'd you say? You don't love us. I'm trying to see what Austin said. Yeah, I know. I support you, Austin. What's up, bro? What are you talking about, man? Yeah, kind of like FX Pips, Tribreed. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Lloyd Banks 2020, or 2010. Thank you, bro. That's what I was saying. I knew the song, but I couldn't remember who it was. What happened to old Lloyd, man? I liked his music. What happened to him? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so confused, man. Honestly, guys, I'm not mad at all. I don't know why everybody's acting like there's a bunch of drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why everybody's like, oh, John, you're so mad. You're in your feels. You're so upset. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm talking calmly. I'm just talking. Y'all chill out, man. You know? I gotta be able to talk sometimes, you know? Stop hurting my feelings, team. Yeah. I think context is hard to understand, too. Lloyd is working 6 jobs. He never gets tired. Hey, I'm a Kevin Gates fan, bro. I'm from Baton Rouge, you know? Oh, well, you're going to wait forever, Brandon, because I'm not about to tell anybody to jump in and trade. You know? Hey, I appreciate the sub, Soar. Thank you. Man, the market is just tanking down. Market is going absolutely weird right now, team. Just weird. Market is tanking down. Somebody had some bad news that came out or something, bro. It's too extended right now for me, but... I'm in one trade right now in futures. Been trading kind of back and forth a little bit. I'm about break even. Alright, we're out. Let's see what I'm up today. I'm up $20 today in futures. I'll take it. In my futures challenge account. The market has been going crazy though. Look at this. Watching for it to break this, to crack this level here. Alright, so we're waiting for the market to crack right there, guys, so bear with me. We're testing the whole dollar now. If we start to rip down here and start to test lows, I'm going to jump in with a few contracts. Yeah, for sure, live gains, 100%. Yeah, no, you're good, Brandon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, futures is about waiting for the right moves. That's all it is. And if anybody wants to try the funded account program I'm using for futures, I'll post this link real quick. It's a funded account program. It's really cheap, actually. It's like $120 if you use my link. And of course, I'm biased because I do post links. But it's a really cheap funded account program, and it's like if you've ever wanted to get involved with the futures game, there's no Pdt Rule in futures. You can day trade as much as you want. It's open almost 24/7. It's closed for like an hour or two a day, I think. And basically, if you like trading mid and high caps, you're basically trading the SPY itself, and that's what futures is. It's just trading the SPY itself. They give you a lot of leverage, no Pdt Rule, and honestly, for me, it's like my heaven of trading, where a lot of leverage, no Pdt Rule. I can trade the SPY itself because I was pairs trading the SPY prior to that anyway, and so it's just like it's one of my favorite things to trade. But yeah, if you want to check it out, the way it works is it's a funded account program, but this is the cheapest one I've ever found, and it's also the most highly reviewed funded account program I've ever found. And so if you want to check it out, I'll post this link here. Yeah, I think it works in Canada, Tony. You get 20% off if you go through my link too. Guys, he's lit, really just chilling. Yeah, for sure. I'm just chilling, man. Like I said, people get weird. I think people have all these expectations of me, you know, and they like have all these, like, I don't know, it's weird. People have all these expectations of me, and if I don't do exactly what they want, they like low-key hate, you know. And like they might act like there's, you know, a lot of them are supportive, and we got a lot of supportive people here, and you know, I love you all, you know. But half of them are just low-key haters, you know. SPY's pushing up. I didn't catch it yet. We're waiting. Yeah, and like one thing you'll see me do, guys, just to put it into perspective, because we get a lot of people here that are like, John, why aren't you trading, bro? Trading. Stop talking about anything besides trading. And like the reality is like I'm not I don't trade 30, 40 times a day. I trade like two or three times, and that's it. And that has worked incredibly well for me. You know, I'm very profitable doing so. And so what you'll see me do a lot of the time is you'll see me fill the time with talking. Sometimes I'll talk. Sometimes I'll, you know, answer questions in the chat. Sometimes I'll talk about whatever I feel like, you know, and that's okay, because in the end, it helps me to not trade and not force things what I don't want to do. And so I hope you guys understand that. Like, I'm not trying to be drama, you know, I'm literally just talking because I don't feel like trading, because I don't see anything I like enough to trade, you know, and that should make you know, that should be understandable, I think. Yeah, that's right, Tribreed. You know. Any chance TradeNet comes back to us U.S. traders? I don't know, bro. Probably. I think it probably will, but I think it'll be some time. You know. Right. Like I'm just trying to avoid over trading, so I'm just kind of BSing with you guys, which is what I enjoy about the stream. It's not always just talking about trading. It's just kind of BSing sometimes with you guys, and you know, it helps me to not force. Right now, here's the SPY. This is what I'm watching, really, if you guys want to know. Like, this is what I'm watching. The SPY's consolidating around this previous closing price. Feeling great like a million. Chilling, killing, trading like a villain. Yeah, that's right. Mixtape dropping soon, you know. Yeah, until the market really starts to build up some like areas underneath here, I'm not gonna trade. We'll see. We're testing that previous closing price, which is such an important level. Like this right here is what we're testing, and so this is what I'm watching right now. As we get weaker and weaker, I'm gonna start to maybe get more interested in here. All right, we got in with one contract here. There we go. We're dropping a little bit. We can scalp out of this is what I prefer. Oh, it bought me 2 shares. I didn't want to buy 2 shares. That's my fault. Ah, stupid. That's all right. We'll get out there. All right, boom. All right, we're out. Was able to nail that. What am I up? We are up 110 bucks. All right, well, I guess that time the error worked out for me. I'll take that. Hey, do it, try breed. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching for this breakdown. Look, this is what I got, right? So this is a strategy I've talked about a lot, right? And a lot of the time, I'm using this previous closing price level as my entry. But I talked about this strategy, I think, in the video, but like what we have here is we have a confirmed level below the previous closing price. The previous closing price is such a significant level here, right? And so this level is so significant that when we have a confirmed level above or below it, depending on if we're going long or short, if we're going long, we want a confirmed level above it. If we're going short, we want a confirmed level below it. But we look for a level like this that's confirmed. You can see 1 confirmation, 2 confirmations, right? And in that, when we instead of just jumping in when this level, when the previous closing price breaks, which can be a really volatile, kind of sketchy level to attack, instead we wait for a confirmed level below it to break on the downside, and that's where we pile in. That was the strategy I just took, and that one protects us from getting faked out here. Like, you know, sometimes you see it go up and then fake you out on this previous closing price. That way it protects us there, and it gives us a little bit more momentum, I think, because it's such a confirmed level. Like, that's all I'm really doing with this. I mean, I don't really need any more moderators anymore. Mostly, like, I would rather not, like, extend myself by having too many mods, because I think that some people have bad intentions, right? And maybe I just don't trust people, but, like, in the end, I think that YouTube does a pretty good job of, like, moderating comments. Like, if somebody gets weird, usually it blocks the comment. Like, I've had people that try to curse me out and stuff, and like YouTube, I have the settings for the chat set to where I have to approve those type of messages, and so YouTube does a good job at moderating to where I don't really need any other moderator. I don't need any human moderators. It does fine like it is, I think, and yeah, I appreciate you trying, but I just don't need any right now. But I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm trading off the previous closing price, but that's what it is. We're green. Like, if you guys want to see my actual trades today, oh, yeah, this must be low or late. Yeah, these are my first 2 trades. Wonder how long it takes to reset this. Yeah, for my P&L, I gotta wait. I mean, I'm up $110 on the day on futures, but I gotta wait a second, I think. Hey, appreciate it, Sheik. Thank you, man. Mods are, yeah, I mean, the only mods that I have here, like I have only mods that I have here, I have Scott as a moderator, and I've known Scott since I started this channel, you know, he's been here for years and years, very active member of our chat, or he was, and so he's been the only moderator that I trusted enough to really do it. Hey, I appreciate the sub, King. Thank you, man. Welcome, bro. For which one, James? The market itself? Yeah, I mean, it's in consolidation now, but we're waiting to see. Also, guys, if you're overseas, TradeNet's doing the World Series of Trading this year, and it's a completely free competition. And so if you want to be involved in that, I'll post this link here, because unfortunately, if you're located in the US, you're not going to be able to be in the World Series of Day Trading this year. Unfortunately, maybe they'll get it fixed for US clients next year, but if you're overseas and you're not located in the US, The World Series of Day Trading is a free trading competition that starts November 3rd. It's completely free, and there's really no downside, in my opinion, to it. I mean, it's completely free. You get the chance of winning a free account. And you know, you're able to compete with a lot of other traders in the world. It's like the top, basically it's like a week-long competition, and the traders that perform the best, like the top 10, win free funded accounts through TradeNet. And so even if you dislike TradeNet, I mean, you're winning free accounts, and you know, it's completely free. And so if you want to check that out, I'll post this link here. Yeah, I'm trading ES, that's it. Yeah, maybe so, Live Gains. Like I said, bro, I appreciate you here, brother. You know, like I said, I'm open to talking about it, but like I said, it's nothing against you specifically, bro. Like, I know you've been here for a long time. It's just that I don't really need a mod. Like any type of like vulgar messages are removed automatically. Like, I have to approve those messages regardless, right? And so YouTube has this new feature to where it self-moderates the channel, right? And so it's like I don't really need mods anymore because of how YouTube is. I mean, I'm not saying you should try breed, but hey, you know, I'm not saying you shouldn't either. You know? All right, am I from Canada? No, I am from Louisiana, actually. Man, I don't know why, but I'm back looking like the Terminator again. I look like T3. What's wrong with me? And yeah, I'll also say this though, for like everybody here, like if I am frustrated like earlier today, the last thing anybody wants to hear is, bro, stop being so frustrated. Like, dude, like, come on, man. Of course you're gonna react negatively to that. Like, that's just basic psychology, you know? Like, if somebody is frustrated, the worst thing you can do is say they're frustrated. You know what I mean? Or try to get mad at them for being frustrated. What? You know, like, it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. It's kind of like, it's a bad example. I'm not going to use that. But yeah, it's kind of like if your girl's screaming at you and you call her crazy, what is that going to do? That's going to make them more crazy, you know? At least I know with my wife, you know, or not even girl, with your spouse. If your spouse is getting mad at you, and you say, hey, stop being so crazy, what's that gonna do? That's gonna make them more crazy, you know? Some basic psychology there, just for everybody here, you know? Right, I'm not frustrated, you know, get out of here, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's not even girls though, too, it's guys as well. Like, if I'm super PO'd and my wife is like, John, you're being crazy, I'm just gonna be more crazy, you know? That's just kind of human nature, I think. It's psychology. Right, yeah, like, what is that gonna do, Diego? You know what I mean? Like not you, but I'm just saying, like, what is that gonna do, bro? Like, hey, why are you getting so frustrated, John? I don't know, man, you know? But you sitting there getting on to me about being frustrated is not gonna make me any less frustrated. I just don't, like I said, I don't understand where people are going with that. You know, it like I said, to be honest, it seems like they're just trying to poke at somebody that's frustrated, which is why it's just kind of like, you know, good for you, you know? But yeah, I'm probably done trading for the day. I'm green in futures. I'm green in penny stocks. It's a tiny day, but I'm green. And it's moving on with another day of the Green Street team. Hey, you and me both, Austin, you know? Right, for sure. Or no, like, realistically, if you guys want to know a way, like, if I'm frustrated, the best thing to do is just be like, hey, bro, it's okay. You'll move forward. Like, and just be supportive. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm frustrated, that's the best way to be, is just supportive, right? Don't criticize me for being frustrated. You know what I mean? Like, you think that's going to help? Because it doesn't, you know? Yeah, I mean, listen, just to give you some relationship advice, if I'm frustrated with my wife and we're both kind of frustrated, we separate for like 20 minutes and then we come back cool-headed and we talk it out. Is usually what we do. We you know, everybody's a little bit different. It's going to be subjective depending on y'all's personalities, but I think what we do is we just separate. Yeah, and I mean, we're sitting here choppy. Let me see if I'm trying to show you guys my results from Top Step, but for some reason, like all my trades aren't loading. Let me see when this last trade was. Yeah, for some reason all my trades aren't loading. I mean, I'm green on the day, but my whole trade list isn't loading here. Let me try. 19. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird. I'm green on the day. Like, look. It says demo because this is the challenge account. Like, look, I'm green on the day. I'm up 110 bucks, but it still says I'm down 187. So this is just old. And so I guess we'll have to wait a little while for that to refresh. KXIN is ripping up, though. Right, for sure, Tiny. That's kind of what it's not that I want people to leave me alone. It's that if I'm frustrated, like, give me 5 or 10 minutes, you know? Yeah, I don't know what's up with it, live gains. That's good. I need to practice that in my relationship. Yeah, I mean, listen, my wife and I we've been together for 10 years now. You know what I mean? Like, we've got 2 kids. Like, we got an 11-year-old, or 11 years now. We've got an 11-year-old and a 6-year-old about to be 7. And so, like, we got kids. Like, when you have kids and when you're with somebody for that long, like, it gets easier. You know what I mean? Like, it gets easier as time goes on just because you've been around that person. Like, you know, she's probably who I'm the most comfortable with in the world. You know what I mean? And I am with her, I'm sure, as well. And so, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, we've been together for a long time. And so we kind of learn. I think when you're with somebody, you know, it's one of the reasons I think that you got to be married, or you got to live with somebody before you get married, because you don't know that person before you live with them. You know what I mean? Like, you might think you do, but you really don't. And so, you know, we've lived together for years. You got to figure out what hot topics to avoid and what topics to, you know, you got to figure out how the other person is. Like, Carol's the type of person to where if we get into a fight, she just never wants to acknowledge it ever again, you know? And, like, if we get into a fight or, like, a disagreement, she's the type where it's, like, she doesn't want to, like, talk that out. She just wants to, like, never speak on it again. And, like, I'm the type of person to where we're gonna have to settle it, you know, and, like, end it. Because if not, it's gonna, like, linger. You know what I mean? And so everybody's a little bit different. To where you got to just figure out how to be around your partner, and that takes living with somebody usually before you really learn. I know the World Series of Day Trading is actually about stocks, and so what they do is I think they give you, I don't know how big the account is this year. Last time it was like an $80,000, maybe it was like it could have been like a $240,000 account. Right, it's going to be a demo account, a World Series of Trading account. But they give you the account. They're going to give you like $250K or whatever it is in equity. And then you're going to have to compete and just try to, the person that makes the most money with that account, everybody gets the same account size, wins the challenge, or you know what I mean? And then the top 10 win accounts. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Top Step live gains. I don't know what's up with it, brother. I mean, I'm green on the day. I see I'm green. Weird, man. That's so weird. All trades, profit trades. Yeah, this is saying I only got 1 winning trade, and that's not correct. Like, look. This is saying I got into 1 winning trade. And what happened was I started to get a little bit worse, and then I got into my rhythm, and I started to do better. But you can see my total P&L today is $110.70. So I'm green on the day. I started the day off with like 2 something. And so I know I'm profitable today, but for some reason it's just not loading. Like my performance in the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes is not loading for some reason. I've tried like resetting it and stuff like that, but it's just not loading. SPY's moving up, so I don't really want to trade anymore. Yeah, I don't know why this is being like this. We can look at this is from Friday's trading, and you can see my P&L history here. But for some reason today is not working all the way. I don't know why. It's freezing when you try to load it to it. And yeah, this is off. Because you can see I'm green, and it says I'm only green for $12.50, and so how would I make $110 with a $12.50 gain? It's just it's slow, but it's green. I'll take a picture of it if you guys want to see it later, but I'm green on the day. You guys can see that. Same exact thing here. It must be platform issue. My P&L is correct on the side, but the detailed reports are not up to par. Hey, see you, Tiny. Hey, Tiny, you should check out futures. It's open almost all day. But yeah, seriously, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Like I said, I genuinely appreciate all the really supportive people in here. If I got too frustrated today, like I said, I apologize. I think the only time I was really ever frustrated was when I was right in the heat of those mistakes when I traded today. But I ended up green. I fought my way back, and I ended green in the same stock, and so I'm up $10 today, which is fine with me. But yeah, I got to get hotkeys set up. If anybody wants to help me get hotkeys set up, message me, because I could use all the help. You know what I mean? Also, if you want to help support your boy here, I got a few links that you can go check out. The first one, again, is the Top Step Funded Account Program. It is the easiest way to get involved with futures, in my opinion. I had really thought about getting involved with futures for years now, and once I found out about the Top Step program, that's when I finally did it. It's for less than $200, for like 120 bucks. You're going to get to try to prove yourself as a futures trader. And the big thing about futures is that, listen, if you could trade mid and high caps, you could trade futures. That's all it really is. You're trading the S&P 500, or the E-mini is what you're trading. It's not exactly the S&P 500, but you're trading off of the S&P 500's movement. That's why they call it the E-mini, the mini S&P 500. And so I watched the SPY and just look for momentum in the SPY, look for support and resistance, and scalp those moves. And I've been green a large majority of the time. And so with contracts, it's just like share sizes. It's a little bit different. It goes by ticks instead, but it's basically, it's not super complicated like options are. It's not. You're buying contracts, but if you buy one contract on the E-mini, every tick up or down is $12.50. I believe in crude oil or something like that, every tick up or down is $10. And so it's different for each different futures that you're trading. But for the E-mini, basically the S&P 500, if you want to trade the S&P 500's momentum, for each contract, every tick up or down is $12.50. If you got two contracts, every tick up or down is 25 bucks, so forth and so on, right? But with the Top Step Funded Account Program, it really allows you to get started for less than 150 bucks. They're going to give you the challenge account, and if you can prove to them that you're profitable, if you can make $2,000 without losing too much, and while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $30,000 as a proprietary trader with a 80% profit split. And so once you're funded, if you can make $1,000, you get to keep 800 of that. And so it's a pretty solid deal. It's the cheapest funded account program I've used, and it's the most highly reviewed. Like, even on these super strict websites, they're reviewing these well, and they say this is the right way to do it. And so I'll post this link one more time. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, at this point, hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Trader T. Appreciate that, Tiny, Austin, James, JJ. Thank you, brother. Chase, Live Gains. All you guys, appreciate the love. I really do. I appreciate the support. If I was too frustrated today, my bad, guys. It happens. Like I said, I stream live every single day. I show you guys my wins and losses, you know. And some days are going to be worse than others. Some days there's going to be more frustration. You know, some days there's going to be good trades, bad trades, all that good stuff. And so, you know, you guys see it all. It is what it is. I'm a human. And, you know, I appreciate everybody that's genuinely supportive. Like I said, here another thing, guys. Like I said, I'll say this one more time. If I'm frustrated, don't get mad at me for being frustrated. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, right? That's just going to make me more frustrated. And I think people probably know that, and they do that intentionally. So just a heads up next time I get frustrated. Also, but yeah, like I said, you want to check it out? There's the link for Top Step. If you want to go check out some other stuff here, like I said, if you want to join my team for the World Series of Day Trading this year, it's completely free if you're overseas. They don't accept U.S. clients for the World Series anymore. Hey, nice King of Calls. Hey, appreciate that, brother. Shout out to my man King there. $10 donation, brother. I appreciate the love, bro. I really do. You know, thank you, man. He said, just made 3K on KXIN. Killing it, bro. Congrats, man. That's a great game, bro. Be proud of that, dude. I appreciate the $10 donation, brother. I appreciate the love, man. I really do. Thank you, guys. Shout out to my man King right there. Thank you, sir. And yeah, like I said, if you want to join the World Series of Day Trading, there's the link for that. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord as well. Super dope Discord, really active penny stock Discord. A lot of talented traders are in Trader Mike's every single day. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. If you want to join our very own Discord, like if you want to reach out to me after the stream, if anybody wants to help me out with hotkeys and Thinkorswim, you know, I'll have to Google it. But yeah, there's that link. You can't. If you're in the U.S., you can't join my team. It's only for specifically people overseas. Will, I appreciate you trying though, bro. But yeah, it sucks. Like I said, one day I think they'll probably allow U.S. clients, but for now, it's a no-go for U.S. clients, unfortunately. I'm not going to be trading on the World Series. I'm just going to be a team leader, is all it is. But yeah, thank you, King. I appreciate the love, bro. I really do, man. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate the love, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. Y'all go check out the video I dropped this weekend on my favorite trading scalping strategies. And these are scalping strategies that work incredibly well, team. They really do. These are super profitable strategies that genuinely work if you trade them right. I'll post this link one more time. I'm just going to be a team leader. I'm not going to be actually in it. Austin. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So good luck. Later, team. Have a good day. Appreciate that $10 dono again, bro. Appreciate you. Somebody became a member today. It was my man. Let me see. I think he said bye to everybody. Who became a member today, guys? You guys are always faster than me. Brandon. Brandon Walters. Appreciate the love, Brandon. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate that, man. No, I'm not holding anything long-term, Mike. Later, guys. Have a good day. Love you all. Good luck. We'll see you guys later.